Hi guys and welcome back to the channel, and let's talk about more Doctor Who is cancelled rumours. Right, let's go for it, right? Because I'm getting sick and tired of it now, I really am. But everyone's talking about it, so why not me? So the latest rumour that, obviously we have Doctor Who's getting cancelled, Ncuti Gatwa is regenerating. The newest one, which I love, is that there's no Christmas special this year. So the Sun newspaper, not just they, like they're the original source, and everyone else is taking it upon himself to be like, oh, I want to talk about it. So the Sun newspaper yet again, is claiming that the Christmas special has been cancelled this year. Christmas is cancelled, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what their source has filled in the Sun. There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding Doctor Who at the moment, and it looks like the beloved Christmas special won't be happening. Oh no. It seems the ep just hasn't been commissioned or wasn't commissioned. People had no doubt be hoping that next series would be in the bag and that would include the festive edition. So right, that doesn't make sense, right? What they're basically trying to say is people had no doubt that there would be another seat after the next series. There'd be a Christmas special, blah blah blah. Which, yeah, so I kind of get that. I kind of, yeah. There should, read between the lines, there should be at least now a Christmas special confirmed to be filming later in the year or whatever. There should be something, and the fact that all it has been is Doctor Who's been cancelled, there is no season 3. We had a BBC executive come out and say that no, Doctor Who hasn't been shelved, don't be silly, we're just waiting to see how series 2 does before we commission season 3. This was at the same time when Ncuti Gatwa was rumoured to be leaving or quit, so the fact that she never actually said, and Ncuti Gatwa is not leaving, has obviously got fans being like, oh no, mommy, daddy, shit. But yeah, so I kind of, I'm not believing this, but it is sort of. I smell some bullshit that the Doctor Who's been cancelled, but I do smell some like sort of kind of why hasn't there been a Christmas special commissioned or confirmed or nothing. Now I get that the BBC have probably told Ncuti and showrunner Russell T Davies, don't read the news, don't reply, don't retaliate, just let us take care of it, just let the dust settle, and then we'll come out and say, don't worry, season 3 is fine, don't worry, we're getting a Christmas special, don't worry, Ncuti Gatwa's not leaving at the end of this year, even though there's a heavy rumour that he's already filmed, or he's at least filmed 2 sequences, one where he regenerates and one where he flies off into TARDIS. So yeah, I get that. The site source added, but things are very much hanging in the balance and bosses don't even know if Ncuti will be returning, let alone if there is time to bash out a new episode for Christmas Day. Now, right, I've seen a lot of people say this, right, and I get it as well though, because it does kind of make sense that there isn't a Christmas special being talked about right now or already filmed or anything like that from like anyone important when it comes to Doctor Who talking about it. Whether it be Russell himself or Ncuti or an executive or anyone, because that's where right now everything is kind of sitting on a kind of wall right now. It's sitting on a fence because if Ncuti Gatwa is leaving at the end of season 2, obviously they're not going to be filming a Christmas special right now. They're going to be spending some time to find a new doctor and then do the Christmas special. Or if anything, if worst case scenario, they film the arrival of the next doctor and then just say, listen, there's no Christmas special, we couldn't do it in time, we'll see you guys next year for season 3 in 2026 or whatever. That could be what's maybe happening. Again, this is all just speculation, so take everything with salt bay the shit out of it. But I'm just adding to the rumours and the speculations that possibly. I'm not saying this is definite, but it is a possibility. But so with all the speculations about the BBC are planning on cancelling Doctor Who. Disney Plus aren't planning on renewing the series, or again, people need to understand this, that Disney do not own Doctor Who. They have a small investment in it, right? If the BBC get the backing of someone like Disney Plus or Disney in general, yeah, Doctor Who looks better. Should Disney pull out, Doctor Who isn't cancelled. It's not the end. The BBC will just be like, oh well, we need to go back to the roots of just remake it on this budget, and we don't have this budget. It's not the end. Disney Plus, press.disneyplus.com have actually, for the first time in the time that they've had the international rights to Doctor Who, and have a little piece in the pie, have actually spoke about Doctor Who and its ratings and how it's doing, etc. Because they've not really been promoting it as much, because again, it's not their show. They don't need to really do shit to it, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. But they spoke about, season 2's airing in April, blah blah blah, on Disney Plus. Alan Cummings joining as the voice of Mr. Ring-a-Ding, blah blah blah, new companion, all that kind of stuff. But this is where it gets interesting. So this is for all the people who were like, that's it, BBC's pulling out, blah blah blah. Now, before I read this, if Disney are pulling out, blah blah blah, if Disney are pulling out and are really get cold feet when it comes to Doctor Who Season 3, I don't think they would say this part I'm going to read out to you. I mean, they could, because it could still be what they say, but they're still like, we're not that fussed with Season 3. But, so anyway, Doctor Who remains one of the most watched programmes on iPlayer and was a top 5 series on Disney Plus globally every week it aired. And you're going to say, as well as being BBC's top drama for under 35s this year, when it make it one of the biggest programmes for the demographic across other streams and all that kind of stuff. But let's go back a little bit. Doctor Who remains one of the most watched programmes on iPlayer. Blah, blah, blah. Right, that's fair enough. It's a BBC, dynasty. That's fair enough. And was a top 5 series on Disney Plus globally every week it aired. Now, unless you look and think, yeah, but so is all their shows that they make, Star Wars, Marvel, all that kind of stuff. That's fair enough. That's their shows though. That's their in-house productions, right? Doctor Who is diddly fucking squat to them. It's a BBC show. It's a British show, right? So the fact that once and for all we get clarification that it's a top 5, it's in the top 5 bracket every week it was on, season 1, which, yes, may have done really piss poorly in ratings, even though BBC still say it's a massive success. They've acknowledged the lower ratings, all that kind of stuff. But the fact that Disney Plus, who everyone is shitting themselves and being like, oh, that's it, Doctor Who's done and dusted, Disney will not renew it, that means Doctor Who's getting cancelled. It's in the top 5 bracket, or was in the top 5 bracket. So unless, Disney are saying, yeah, that's great, but it wasn't in the top 3, it wasn't number 1, for the fact that it's not even their own show that they make, they have a wee finger in, the budget, but it's not essentially their show. They can spend 100 million and 200 million on Marvel shows and Star Wars shows. If they fail, fucking right, they're cancelling that. Which, the Acolyte, that get cancelled. Shame, but that get cancelled. It was too expensive for them to make. Doctor Who is pennies, probably, to them. They don't take care of the marketing. They don't cough up the money for marketing, all that kind of stuff. They pay a little bit of money for the budget. Now, we don't know how much they pay, but it is probably just pennies compared to what they make when it comes to a Star Wars show or a Marvel show or anything like that. So take that in, you know. Doctor Who is fine. Season 3 has not been commissioned yet. Fair enough, they're taking their time in watching and seeing how Season 2 does. That's understandable. That's a business strategy, you know. Gone are the days where they commission 44 seasons before Season 1 or even Season 2, would you call it, air. It is what it is. Fair enough. They did jump the gun, and before even Season 1 had aired, they were already filming Season 2, right? And it goes to show that Season 1 wasn't mega successful to an extent. And again, rumours, Russell went back and they had reshoots of Season 2 to fix things, tweak things here and there to make the show, to make second season better. That could be the same thing. Season 2 might not do too well. Be better than Season 1, but still not that great. That's fine. We'll go back to the drawing board. We'll learn again for Season 3. I think it's all learning curves right now. They should be doing these kind of baby steps where it's like Doctor Who's a brand new thing. We've never done it before. It's a brand new thing. So do baby steps and just see how we go. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Christmas special is in fact cancelled, or is it just because Shooty might be leaving, so they don't know what to do, or they're just like, we can film it in the summertime and film it in like 2 months and it'll be done and dusted by December. God almighty, like. So, I don't know. But when it comes to the ratings though, I think Doctor Who's fine when it comes to the BBC. Doctor Who is looking alright when it comes to Disney Plus. But at the end of the day, if it isn't, Amazon can say, we'll take it. Netflix, we'll take it. I've mentioned this before. Like, it's not the end of Doctor Who, you know, certainly not for the BBC. And if nobody wants it, BBC just say, alright, no worries, we've done it ourselves for 20 years, hey ho. We've done it for ourselves for 60 years, hey ho. Like, I'm talking about the new Who, the reboot from 2005. So, like, it's not like we've been in the shit for the last 60 plus years. We've taken care of Doctor Who ourselves anyway. It's just a nice wee added on, you know, less pressure on the budget and stuff like that, you know, and how it looks and stuff like that, try to compete with the other shows like Star Trek, all that kind of stuff, so it's fine. But yeah, comment down below, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.